The ladies have the final say. How could it be any more sweeter when we get to have the final say of the show? Ladies, I'll go ahead and go first. I just feel like mental health is the biggest issue right now. All we're hearing about on the news is killing, shooting, taking their own life, taking other people's lives. It's just a time right now where people are really going through. And I think in their minds, the only way that they can get out of it is let's take out the person that made me mad and then I'm going to take myself out. But we have to remember that there are other ways of getting yourself together. I don't know. And there is some serious depression. I'm not taking away from people who are honestly depressed because depression is real. But you have to come up with ways to cope because if you let those things take you out like that, not only are you taking away from other people's family, but you're doing it to your family. Nobody wants you to suffer in silence. Mental health is a serious thing. And I feel like if I can have my final say, is that if you're going through something and if you're sad and if you don't understand why and you can't get over it, you're gonna have to reach out to people that genuinely care about you. And there's nothing wrong with seeing a psychologist. Like there's nothing wrong with talking to somebody about your issue. And there is a stigma that you shouldn't say your problems because people will judge you. But everybody, let me tell you right now, there is not one person on this earth that does not have something that makes them sad or something that they've gone through. But we got to remember there is a reason why we're here. And if you let those things fester, only destruction can happen. So you got to take care of yourself. You got to talk to somebody. There is nothing wrong with telling people or someone about what you're going through. Sometimes you just got to get it out. But when you're festering all of those things in your mind, you will go crazy. And those things seeing this on the news, ladies, are so sad about seeing problems all over about people's mental health. And all they needed to do was talk to somebody. All they needed was reach out to somebody to get a good encouragement, to get some real balance in their lives. And because they didn't want to do that, you go and take somebody else's life and take your life. That is not helping any situation. You didn't help anything. You only made things 10 times worse. So if I had the final say, it's that if you're feeling down, you're feeling like no way out, please believe there is. Please believe that you have a purpose and talk to somebody because during this holiday season is the worst time for people because people really go through and people think it's just such a happy-go-lucky. You see the commercials with the Christmas trees and everything else, and they look happy. Not everybody is happy, but you have to learn what to do, when to do it. And if I can give anything to somebody, it'll be talk to somebody about your problems. Talk to somebody about what's going on in your head. Because I promise you, if you talk to the right person, they may be able to turn the crazy things that are going on in your head into positive, good things. You are worth it. You are great. You are so amazing. And I want to encourage people to think positive thoughts even in a dark time. I
I
got
love that.
I
that.
love that.
Thank you, Kay. I really appreciate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Really need to
Ye-
think about because
Thank you.
everybody's happy, but we also got to figure out ways to cope and to not go down the wrong path because I feel
Well,
like these things are going down the wrong path. So you guys are worth it. You guys are amazing. You're you're unique. You're unique. So just talk to somebody, please, please. All right, Delilah, what's your ladies at the final say?
My ladies have the final say is it is a holiday season. What I wanted to say is stop just dumping on people liking Christmas music, wanting to go for that peppermint mocha latte, and just who cares? And the reason I don't want to use the Grinch is because we learned about the Grinch and why he felt that way. He was an outcast. Okay, so I
Yes,
don't want to use the word
yes.
Grinch. There was a reason why he was like he was because he was treated differently for being different. So Let's remember the story of the Grinch, that he actually wasn't a bad person. He was
Absolutely.
outcasted
Absolutely.
for being different. So, in keeping with that, what I want to say is just let people enjoy the Christmas music. Like, if you hear people Christmas caroling and singing along and enjoying it, don't, there's a scene that Cat says, right? The cat says, "Don't yuck on my yum." And I agree with her. Cat,
Yes.
cat, I love you. I know you might not see this, but she always says that, right? That saying, "Don't yuck on my yum." Don't do that this holiday season. Let people enjoy the snowflakes, building snowmen, doing the ice skating, building gingerbread houses, and just kind of, I always see people like roll the eyes. Now, on top of that, I want you guys to also be nice and mindful to customer service people. Okay.
Yes.
So on top of that, on the flip side, for all of you who are out there shopping, going to these restaurants, please be kind to the customer service people, to the people working in the restaurants, to the people in the stores. Trust me, this is a very stressful time of year for them. If some they're not trying to ruin your holiday. They're just
Yes.
people. They are people, so treat them with respect. So on the opposite spectrum, please treat your service people with respect. They don't
Yes.
get they don't get paid a lot. And they work a lot of grueling hours.
Yes.
And they work the holiday seasons when you're home
Yes.
with your family. So
Mhm.
please be kind to the customer service folk. And at the same time, let people enjoy the holiday music and the holiday Hallmark movies. Why are we making fun of people enjoying Hallmark movies? It makes them happy. Just let them enjoy themselves.
My
That's
wife
that's
loves it.
that's
Sarah
what I'm saying.
loves Hallmark.
I'm telling you. So just let people be. Let them enjoy the season. At the same time, be kind to your customer service workers. And that's my ladies have the final say.
Oh, I love that, Delilah. I love that. That's absolutely a positive message. I love that. All right, Kate, what you got?
Mine stems from what happened to me less than 2 weeks ago. As we can tell, I have these little lovely bruises still healing underneath my eyes.
You're so beautiful.
I took a 3 row fall at the big house at Michigan Stadium at halftime of the Illinois game. And I gotta say, family isn't always blood. Your friends can be your family just as much as your blood relatives.
Preach.
And I gotta say, I have an incredible tailgate family. My tailgate family, when I fell, sprung into action and looked after me because I didn't have any family around me, real blood family, sprung around me and were just beyond incredible. Making sure I was taken care of, making sure that I was okay, wiping enormous amounts of blood off my face, making sure my C spine was right, making sure everything went flawless. My one good friend, Kim, missed the whole third quarter and stayed with me in first aid before the ambulance took me to the hospital. My tailgate mom and dad, Gail and Bob, were there for me and making sure that everything went okay. And what was incredible was how quickly they all sprung into action for me. I'm not their blood family, but we're a family. So blood does not necessarily make family.
Preach.
But remember, your friends and the people that care about you are your family just as much as your family's your family.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And when you have incredible friends that are family to lean on, it is such a comforting and beautiful thing because let me just tell you, oh, Sean, they love you and ask about you all the time, you and Kat. And let me just say, I was hoping because Gail and Bob, the tailgate mom and dad, as we all call them, had a big Ohio State watching party for the game. And they not only were like, we're only going to let you drive this far, we're going to pick you up, bring you the rest of the way to our house, but we're going to drive you all the way home and we'll drive your car all the way home because we know you're
Aw.
tired. We know you're going to be fatigued. And when everyone saw me I got the biggest, warmest group hug from my tailgate family. And there's about 30 of us. And we all just had this big group hug around each other to not only say we love each other, but we're there for each other. I mean, I can call Gail at the drop of a hat and she would stop whatever she's doing for me. Kim would do the same thing. I would do the same thing for them. So just remember your friends are your family. They are, blood does not define family. And I am so incredibly blessed to have my Michigan Wolverine tailgate family, because it was a scary day. It was a scary time. My nose was busted. I'm still healing from the concussion and everything. But the fact that they sprung into action the way they did for me was one beautiful thing. So, and I never can thank them and repay them enough for all that they do for me. So this is my shout out to them. I love you. I appreciate.
Shout out to that Michigan family, man, taking care of our girl.
Oh, Janae, Nicole, Delilah, they would welcome you with open arms. They come to our tailgate. Sean and Kat can attest. Gail and Bob will do whatever for you. Feed you, drinks, you name it. You don't have to bring a thing. Just yourselves.
Shout out to Gail and Bob.
All they want is you to show up and have fun and a good time. And Bob has first game certificates he passes out now.
That's cute.
And everything.
That's
So,
cute.
but family isn't always blood.
I agree.
And just
I like that.
protect and love your friends. Appreciate them. Show them the love that they show you. And make sure that you're always checking in on your friends, because we all check in on each other. Our tailgate family checks in on each other all the time. And it's beautiful. So remember, your friends are your family all the time.
Absolutely.
That's wonderful.
I love that.
Kate, I'm glad you're better too.
And I'm
Kate.
glad you're
Yes.
okay. I was going to say the same thing. We're just glad you're okay.
I was looking pretty scary there for a little bit. Pretty scary.
I just wanted you to be okay.
Yeah,
Oh, my noggin's gonna take a few
of course.
months to heal. But I took a real bad. They said if I would have seen the blood, that I would have probably died, because the blood was. There's blood on the steps, the rows of the big house that will always be there, I guess.
Oh
So
my
I'm always
gosh.
gonna be at the big house.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
So
glad you are
anyway,
okay.
with that being said, friends are family. Blood doesn't always make family. And be good to your friends, because when they're good to you, you need to repay it back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I freaking love that. All right, Nicole, you're going to finish this off for the show. What is your final say?
You guys are, every time I get a little teary-eyed. I love this segment. My thing is more so, I guess, to the strangers. Every time I drive, I just, if you ever want to ground yourself and get a sense of feeling, just know that, like, when you're driving, everyone else is on the road too, driving from that point A to point B.
Yes.
And it's a good collective moment of, we're just all on this road together. And let's just get there all in one piece, and let's be safe with each other in creating, let that person merge in, like, come on, get in here. It's winter time. Everyone's spinning their wheels. We got to have some patience. A lot of shopping malls are going to be very busy. And my thing is just, hey, take a moment and think of, like, I wonder what that person's doing and where he's going. Is he going to go see his sister, or is he going to go, maybe to a funeral?
Aww.
And just take yourself out of it for when you do feel maybe that rush hour traffic, when you do feel angry or yelling. Just take a moment, step back, and realize, hey, we're all just getting somewhere. Let's all get there together. So.
I love that. Absolutely. There's some crazy drivers out there, but you're right. We need to think about what they're going through and what's happening.
I love that.
I think that is absolutely
We are on the
amazing,
same road.
Right?
Yeah. That
I
was
love
beautiful.
that. We're all on the same road.
Oh,
We're all got places to go. We all got things on our mind. We don't know what the other person is going through. So she's right. In this holiday season, let's start thinking about not being crazy on these highways and just remember we all got somewhere to go, we all got something to do, and if we just learn to just be a good team with each other while being on the road, it could be a happier, much safer place. Great point, Nicole. That was amazing. That was
I'm
good.
I'm weird because I like traffic jams.
I love
oh
you.
my goodness,
You're
girl.
amazing.
God, we
You are
love you.
amazing.
You need to come on more often.
Absolutely. We're going to make sure that we're going to try to get her as often as possible. Oh, but this show was absolutely amazing. Ladies, I just enjoyed getting on with you guys every single week. We know we ran a little long today, but we get excited. We took 1 week off. So
We
we're
did.
just
Yeah,
making up for
that's
that time that we
true.
took
Make
off.
up for lost
We're
time.
just
we
making up
are.
time.
We are.
We
Plus,
don't get to see each other all the
we
time.
couldn't get on without Janae. I was like, I'll wait. I don't care. Like,
I
come on,
Yeah.
man.
appreciate
What?
you guys. I love you guys
We
so
are
much. You
complete
just don't
unless
even
we're all
understand.
here.
I just appreciate you guys and what you guys do for me. We're just such a family, and you guys are our family. So please tune in next week, Thursday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for sure.
Yes.
Thursday, we cannot wait to see you. And trust me, we got some more NFL drama for you. So tune in. Nicole, thank you for joining on our show today. We
Thank
freaking
you.
love you, and we really hope to see you back next week and all the weeks because this was absolutely freaking amazing.
It
But we'll
was.
see you guys next week, man. We freaking love you guys. Have a great, great Thursday, and let's
Night,
finish this
y'all.
game. Let's see what happens. Let's go. See y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.